Good morning, everyone. I just thought I would take this opportunity, me and my mascot / trophy Oni, to talk about, well, make our predictions for the English Premier League for this season. I would have done it last night, but I got caught up watching The Perfect Murder starring Michael Douglas and Gwyneth Paltrow, and it got too late. Onwards and upwards. Let's talk about the Premier League. Now, I think some people might be on suspicion that last season, when Leicester became champions, that it was a fluke. I personally don't think it was a fluke, because to me, a fluke is something that happens accidentally. Like, for example, a couple of months ago, I fell down the stairs. But whereas most people receive an injury or red mark on the back, I received none of the sort. I didn't receive any red marks, any injuries, a broken leg. I came out fine. To me, that is a fluke. But whereas what Leicester did took much more than a fluke. Otherwise, they'd be in the top 10, let alone champions of England. Now, it gives everyone throughout Europe, not just England, but throughout Europe, a fighting chance to become champions of their own country. I mean, just think about it. Bournemouth could be champions. Burnley could be champions. Middlesbrough could be champions. They've had a long hiatus from the Premier League for some time. So maybe this would be a strong way to bounce back. Now, I'm not going to do table place by place for each prediction, because I don't really know. I think Leicester have shown us that you can't ever predict what's going to happen in the Premier League. So I'm going to guess where teams will roughly end up, or which position they'll fight for. I'm going to start right now. Between 16th and 20th place, I think they're going to be occupied by Burnley, Hull City, Middlesbrough, Watford and West Brom. Now, my main concerns are Hull and Watford. Now, for Hull especially, because with the new owner coming in, has suddenly had an impact on Steve Bruce, which encouraged him to leave. I know I said encourage, but I meant that in a different sort of way. Steve Bruce didn't agree with the new owner's terms, and so that left him leave. So it does make you wonder how the players are going to respond to that. Are they going to thrive under the new manager, or will their confidence be knocked because of Steve Bruce's departure? And I do think it's very important they find a manager soon, because it has to have an effect on the players' minds. It would make me a little bit worried that there's no manager to guide us, really. And I think the same with Watford as well. Kiki Flores from last season did really well from Watford. He got them to a safe Premier League place where they're in no danger of getting relegated, and they reached the semi-final of the FA Cup. To me, I couldn't have asked for more, especially considering Watford just promotion and the best ever top flight finish. So I do think it was harsh for him to get sacked, really. Or did he leave by mutual consent? Which either way you look at it, the owners didn't want him. So my main concerns would be for Hull and Watford. But it's up to the players really to thrive on the challenge and to make sure they don't get relegated for their new managers. Now, between 11 and 15 places, I think will be occupied by Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Stoke City, Swansea and Sunderland. David Moyes has the same foundation as Sam Allardyce. and he's a good manager, so I think Sunderland will be okay. I think Bournemouth, they'll be stronger than ever, I think. They got good recruitment this year, and I wouldn't be surprised if they challenge for a top 10 place. Eddie Howe's a cracking manager. In the top 10, who I think will be between the 8th and 10th places, will be Everton, Southampton, and West Ham United. In 5th and 7th places, who I think will challenge for a Europa League spot, will be Chelsea, Leicester City, and Liverpool. I think Leicester will challenge for a top 4 place actually. But I think considering with the more matches they have this year, with the Champions League, potentially Europa League spot, they might not challenge for the title itself, but I think I can see them challenging the top 4 spot. I think Liverpool look a lot stronger this season, especially the way they beat Barcelona. But then again, Barcelona's defence looked nervous and they lacked a lot of confidence, but Liverpool still exploited that very well. So I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool challenge for top 4 place, as will Chelsea. Top 4, the Champions League and the Champions spot, I think will be occupied by Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. I think Tottenham Hotspur will learn a lot from last season. They've got a young side and they've still got a relatively young side. So I think they'll definitely challenge for the title this season. Definitely. Be interesting to see what happened with Arsenal, because Wenger's got 1 year left of his contract. I think I wouldn't be surprised if the champions would be between Man United and Man City. But so far there's a bit of a difference. Manchester United are going after the already proven veterans like Ibrahimovic and Paul Pogba. Although Paul Pogba is still 23, he's still a world-class player. Where Manchester City are going to have to play young players who they will build on for the future. So instantly you can see the difference between Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho, where they're thinking, what's in their minds for the team. I think this would be a very interesting test for Pep Guardiola. I mean, when he first got Barcelona, he didn't really have much managerial experience, but with the right attitude and approach, he got them in a winning momentum and they won the Liga. But I think this will be Guardiola's toughest test, especially for the Premiership, because he tends to manage teams who have one challenger like Barcelona and Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. But at Man City, it's not just Man United or Chelsea, it's literally all the teams, as was proven last year. So I think Guardiola, I don't think he won't be successful, because I think he will, but I don't think he'll find it easy for the Premiership. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to chat to me, you can comment below or talk to me on Twitter at Ryan Speaks Football. Me and Oni will say goodbye, and before Friday or before Saturday, I will give you my team for my fantasy football, and we can talk about it if you want. I can't wait, and neither can Oni. See you later.